it's a game. In the third quarter, Cowboys are down 10. Now, here's Brandon Aubrey. This guy is a weapon.
Unbelievable.
This is a 64-yard field goal, but wait, they're going to call head slapping on Derek Barnett. So the Cowboys, they'll take the points off the board, and Jeff, it winds up costing them the points.
This is a brutal turn of events. You get all the way down. I'm not sure what's going on right there, but it just is a painful. Look at this. D'Amico's celebrating. Cowboys are deflated. Oh, CD, I feel you.
And it's still a game in the fourth quarter, and then here's the Cowboys nominee for worst play ever. You're going to get the ball knocked out of Cooper Rush, and then we got it back, and then we got it. Oh, no!
And then ball carry that guy.
It's the double fumble scoop six.
Y'all old linemen, y'all just got to take a knee. It never works out. Like, it never works out. It's not, I mean no disrespect.
You know what he did? He flashed back, bro. He flashed back. Back in the day, in Pee Wee, he was a beast. He had to get the stripe on the helmet. He had to play differently when he got it.
On that play, Jeff, he received.
Fourth quarter, there's Joe Mixon's third touchdown of the night. Texans wind up winning it 34-10. The Cowboys are just awful. Jerry's face says it all. Here's Mike McCarthy.
How do you explain? Can you explain any of this, or
explain it?
Yeah, any kind of.
I think the reality it's very frustrating. It's frustrating for everybody. Frustrating for the players. Frustrating for the coaches. I know it's it's disappointing for the fans.
We just aren't playing very well. Happens we're doing that at home for sure. We've had a big run of home games that we haven't done it. So we just aren't playing well, and it's several things out there. It's not really the amount of the score at home. It's not really. It's just the way we're playing.
Well, it's at least a little bit the score. There are a lot of problems. Jeff, you were describing to us as, look, I mean, all you guys who played, you've all probably been on a bad team somewhere along the line when things. Nick actually never was.
Yeah, I never was on it.
But Jeff, when you were, what is the vibe with the Cowboys right now?
Yeah, we got coaches shipping the Pelotons back to the house if their wife needs it. We got books being boxed and set aside. A lot of closed doors in the building. Like we got a lot of things happening that are deflating. It's a brutal time, and you see it on the field. You see it in the players' faces, but the coaches, man, I don't envy where they're sitting.
Yeah, those closed doors or something. I've seen that. I've seen that a few different times. You walk by someone's office and they're just like, yeah, I need a minute.
Right.
I need a minute. Yeah, it's the worst of times in all seriousness, because I mean now people's lives are getting uprooted. Kids are asking dads about, hey, what does this mean for us? Yeah. Johnny's talking to me at home, talking about the coaching staff's going to get fired. I mean, at school. I mean that's the kind of thing that right now. We sit here and we make a profession out of scrutinizing this kind of thing and projecting where people are going to be and where they're not going to be. For families now, I mean, this is the tough time. It's a tough time because change is coming.
I would tell Johnny to go hit on the girl that you've been wanting to hit on, punch the bully that's been getting on your nerves, tell the teacher that you don't like, tell her what she need to know, because you're going to be packed up right along with that Peloton real soon. You're going to be at a new school. So if she say no, don't worry about it. You may never see her again.
Lewis here trying to get you to feel something like, hey, these real lives being affected.
But you know what? Hey, what Dom is doing, he's saying, look, there's positives there. I mean, you can make it. You can spin it positive no matter what.
Hey, Johnny, we can't stop the run, but that's all right. You might get a date.
Let the record show we do not, as a show, endorse the punching of anyone, including bullies. Go ahead, Dan. What were you going to say?
Well, I don't think it's the Cowboys' year. I don't. I think they're a little.
What was your first hint?
Yeah. I just wanted to get the conversation back to sort of the games at hand. Look, they are. The stadium is literally crumbling before the game. Like pieces of it are falling off, and like one of the all-time metaphors, right, for what's going on with the Cowboys. Joe Mixon comes in and goes. See, this is not what you want.
No.
Like when Jerry said, why don't we just tear the whole thing down and start over? Like you weren't supposed to take that seriously. My point is this: they are a lot worse than they thought they were. They are a lot worse, I think, than we thought they were. And this is a major rebuilding project that's going to be, I do believe, some other coach's job.
Yeah, that's why when there was discussion about should there be a move or is there a series of moves that they can make at the trade deadline, there was never anything that was going to fix this team. This is an off-season job.
Yeah.
It's an off-season job of the highest order. And quite honestly, Look, I think you have to now peel back everything as far as your player acquisition and development program and just go, look, yeah, we've won some regular season games here in the past, but we are way far away. And I know that's going to dovetail into something that you suggest that they should do as far as trading certain players.
Right.
Which I was against at one point in time, especially considering, look, they have some good players at premium positions, but looking at the way they looked last night, it might be moving over your side.
They told you at the trade deadline what they think, because the only pickup they made was a future-focused one, right? A receiver's got 2 years left on his deal.
That's a great point. That's a great point, yeah.
Yeah, they're thinking about the future.
Yeah, I mean, and so as we start figuring out what the short-term future is going to look like, Des Bryant, longtime